The supplement industry has a bad reputation, and honestly, it's earned it. Most supplements fall into one of two categories. They either don't do what they claim, or they're wildly overpriced for what they actually provide. And because of that, a lot of men assume supplements are either useless or just a scam. But creatine is different, and that's not my opinion, that's actual science. Hi guys, I'm Dr. Waleed. I've been practicing medicine for more than 10 years now, and my focus is aesthetics, performance, and helping men just like you over 30 to stay strong, athletic, and consistent all year round. So, today I want to break down why creatine is one of the very few supplements that actually deserves a place in your routine, how it works, how to use it properly, and what the research actually shows. Creatine is not another supplement. Creatine is the most researched sports supplement in existence. There are over 700 human studies investigating its safety, effectiveness, and long-term use. That's not marketing. That's documented in multiple reviews, including position stands from the International Society of Sports Nutrition. In fact, the ISSN has repeatedly stated that creatine monohydrate is safe, effective, and beneficial for increasing strength, power, and lean mass across a wide range of populations, including older adults. That already puts in a different category than most supplements. Now, where the confusion starts is with the designer creatine versions, such as creatine HCl, ethyl ester, or buffered creatine, which are more expensive and less studied. The research is very clear here. Plain creatine monohydrate is the gold standard. Creatine occurs naturally in food, mostly in raw meat, but in very small amounts, and cooking the meat destroys much of it. Now, to get the same amount of creatine found in 1 teaspoon of creatine powder, you'll need to eat around 1 kilogram of raw beef. Now, we know that's not practical, which is why supplementation makes a lot of sense. Not because food is inadequate, but because creatine concentration in food is too low to fully saturate your muscle stores. Creatine works because of how your body produces energy. Your body uses ATP, which is adenosine triphosphate, as its energy currency. Now, there are 3 main ATP systems. 1, the aerobic system for long duration, low intensity work. 2, the anaerobic glycolytic system for short, intense efforts. And 3, the phosphagen system, which is responsible for very fast, very powerful movements, such as heavy lifts, sprints, and explosive efforts. Now, the phosphagen system relies directly on creatine phosphate stored in the muscle. When you lift heavy or more explosively, creatine phosphate rapidly regenerates ATP so you can keep producing force. According to ISSN data, a normal diet only saturates muscle creatine stores to about 60 to 80%. Supplementation increases stores by 20 to 40%, which directly improves high-intensity performance. A large 2003 review published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research analyzed over 300 studies and found that creatine supplementation increases maximal strength and power by 5 to 15%. That's not subtle. A landmark study by Volek showed that even trained lifters with 6 years of lifting experience performed about 30% more total repetitions across multiple sets when using creatine. Why does this matter? Because training volume is one of the strongest drivers of hypertrophy. More high work quality over time equals more muscle. From an aesthetic perspective, that's critical. Yes, creatine increases water retention, but this is intramuscular water, not subcutaneous water. The water is held inside the muscle cell where you actually want it. This increases muscle fiber diameter and even promotes hypertrophy through cellular swelling mechanisms, as described in multiple physiology studies. This is why creatine typically makes muscles look fuller and harder, not bloated. There are 2 evidence-based approaches. Option 1, loading, 20 to 25 grams for 5 to 7 days, then 5 grams for maintenance. This reaches saturation quickly. Option 2, no loading. You take 5 grams per day consistently, and saturation will be reached around 3 to 4 weeks. Both of them work. Loading just speeds things up, and timing is not critical. In fact, A 2013 study suggested post-workout intake may slightly improve lean mass and strength compared to pre-workout, but the difference was small and not consistently replicated. Now the consensus is very simple. Daily consistency of creatine matters far more than timing. About 20 to 30% of people respond weekly to creatine. This is more common in older trainees and those who consume high amounts of meat. But given creatine's low cost, strong safety profile, and large upside, it's still worth trying. There's no need to cycle creatine. A 2003 long-term study found 21 months of continuous supplementation resulted in no adverse health effects. Creatine does not harm the kidneys in healthy individuals, a claim repeatedly debunked in controlled trials. Creatine is not hype, it's not trendy, and it's not a shortcut. It is one of the most well-researched, affordable, and effective supplements available. So, for men over 30 who want to stay strong, athletic, and consistent, creatine is one of the smartest additions you can make. Now, if you're serious about taking control of your fitness, I'll put together a simple guide to help you guys stay focused and consistent, no matter where you are in your fitness journey. Click the link in the description to get my free 10-step guide to reaching your fitness goals and start building the body you've always wanted. Alright guys, if you found this video useful, it would mean a lot to me if you can hit the like button, and please consider subscribing so I can make more useful videos like this. Anyways guys, I'm Dr. Waleed. Stay focused, stay athletic, and I'll see you guys in the next video.